Daring duck of mystery, champion of right, swoops out of the shadows, Darkwing owns the night. Somewhere some villain schemes, but his number's up. 3, 2, 1! Darkwing Duck! When there's trouble you call DW. Darkwing Duck!
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck! Darkwing Duck! Cloud of smoke and he appears, the master of surprise. Who's that cunning mind behind the shadowy disguise? Nobody knows for sure, but bad guys are out of luck. 'Cause here comes Darkwing Duck! Look out! When there's trouble you call DW. Darkwing Duck! Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck! You better watch out, you bad boys! Darkwing Duck!
Welcome to Starducks. What can I get for you?
Aw, thanks. Gee, how about a mocha chocolate yaya? Extra dark. Whoa, not that dark.
This doesn't look like any normal blackout Launchpad. It's affecting every Starducks in town, which is every other place in the city. How can St. Canard be the city that never sleeps soundly now?
Gee, DW, think it's time to break out your other identity and save the day?
Secret identity, Launchpad. Secret. Blackouts don't affect people's hearings. So, Megavolt, you thought your plan to hold Starducks for ransom would succeed. You thought you finally found the one thing that kept St. Canard awake and alive. But you didn't count on one person. One person whose determination and alertness would still be at maximum power even after running the Mountain Marathon. Because I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the awkward goodbye that lasts for far too long. I am Darkwing Duck.
And so we commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the Starducks caper, the last known adventure of St. Canard's masked avenger, Darkwing Duck. Before the days of the Quackwerks Corporation, St. Canard depended on unlicensed vigilantes, with, at best, questionable tastes in fashion.
What? Taste and fashion?
A far cry from the safe streets we have today, thanks to Quackwerks Crime Bots. For the Quackwerks Satellite Network, I'm Chip Dibson. Dip Dobson will be back tomorrow.
Attention, Quackwerks Employee Group 421. There's a meeting on floor 142. The meeting starts at 2:41. Attendance is mandatory.
Can you believe what they're saying about Darkwing? What?
Oh darn. What an inconvenience. Must take the stairs.
Not a problem. In my crime-fighting days, I would do a workout that makes Quackwerks HQ and its 300 floors seem like a high school gym class. I may be getting a little older, but this is still nothing that would prove the purple powerhouse. Still not enough to stop Darkwing Duck.
Attention, Quackwerks Employee Group 421. The meeting has been moved to floor 241. It will now start at 1:24, which was 7 minutes ago.
The Quackwerks Crime Bots, while thorough in their mission to clean up St. Canard, will soon receive upgrades that will allow the Crime Bots to zero in on each and every person committing criminal activity in St. Canard.
Excuse me? Don't you think St. Canard has been dependent on these crime bots for far too long? What happened to the ingenuity and skill a real-life person brings to patrolling the streets? After all, some of you here were cops on the beat, protecting St. Canard like no one else could. Some of you can vouch for the skill of our former police. After all, you're the criminals they used to catch, but now we're all off the streets, working for the same company. What's the point of the crime bots anyway? You know where everyone in St. Canard is. Here! And Darkwing Duck is...
Drake Mallard? Is Mr. Drake Mallard here? Your daughter's on the line. She's apparently angered her principal. Again.
I don't know where she gets it from. This is Gosalyn's father.
Dad, you wouldn't believe it! The teachers are really working for supervillains! My science
science teacher showed us how to freeze something instantly and break it, just like Liquidator would. I asked him about wet dogs, but...
Gosalyn, honey, no. That's a very prestigious, very expensive private academy you're attending. It's designed to stimulate students as spirited as you are. You've got to behave. Besides, you know no supervillains have been seen since the CrimeBots took over. No need for superheroes either. So now I have a chance to make money for your rather steep tuition.
So everyone settles down and gets a job like that? Like how you're
Data Accounts Networking Officer.
yeah, whatever that is. Dad, what do you think Launchpad is doing right now?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. But you can't make it known you have any knowledge of or connection to that world.
But Dad!
There are still enemies of Darkwing Duck found in the unlikeliest of places. Maybe taking her along on those adventures wasn't the best idea.
Adventures? What do you, a common citizen, know about adventures? I once went 10 rounds with Darkwing Duck in my quest to win the subjugation of crimping irons in this cruel city. Now help me with this report on Quackwerks Furniture, Nail Clipper, and Lima Bean earnings. It's due in 2 hours.
Yes, Mekke. Yes, Elmo, I'll get right on it. Clear electrons.
You know, Mallard, you remind me of someone. Have you ever had the desire to go gallivanting through the night, ruining other people's fun?
No.
Did you ever think that a ridiculous purple getup would strike fear into St. Canard's handsomest and smartest criminals?
No.
Nothing ever crossed your mind that gas guns and grappling hooks were the best way to enforce the trumped up and phony idea of justice?
No.
Very well then. I must have thought you were someone else.
DW, liquidators use the cold snap to make beings of pure ice.
Not a problem.
Bullets can't stop them. The ice just grows back.
Only a small matter.
Not to mention, your left arm has been turned into a snake.
Barely worth noticing. What is it today, Doris? Slajala Cheka? Launchpad, I may be mistaken, but that has to be at least the third largest carrot I've ever seen. Bushwood may be serving larger portions, but the variety is still strictly vegetarian.
Well, there's someone out there who appreciates it, DW. Bushwood's latest creation has attracted the attention of the world's biggest rabbits.
Mallard! Where's that report that was due 5 minutes ago?
Right away, sir. Coming soon, sir. Time is a delicate thing, Launchpad. You can never be too sure of what your impact on history will be.
You're talking specifically about me, right?
Oh yeah.
I guess I did always want a bright future for myself, but I didn't think going forward in time we'd see St. Canard, or maybe the whole world, become planet of the Launchpads. DW, Quackerjack has turned every G.I. Melvin action figure into his own personal army.
A blip on the radar.
Yeah, I guess it's not our biggest problem. Now your left arm's been turned into me.
This, I'm willing to admit, is an inconvenience. All right, now this is getting ridiculous.
I'm not paying you to daydream, Mallard. It's not even daytime anyway. It's closing time. Go home!
Hey, did you see that report today on that old superhero that used to protect St. Canard?
No.
What was his name?
It was probably Darkwing Duck.
Oh yeah, it was Duckman, wasn't it? Good old Duckman.
Duckman?
I can't believe I missed the bus again! It's that stinking Drake Mallard! The guy just likes to bust my bulbs! Of course, there's also that weird memo from the toy department that kept me busy, for no real reason. Edison sink!
Gosalyn, I'm home. Did the Muddlefoots bring you home from school okay?
Dad! How was work? Are they using your know-how to make bigger and better crime bots? Saw two the other day and thought, gosh, how awesome would it be if they used gas guns and had a cool hat?
Gosalyn, robots don't need hats.
I'm sorry, honey, but the good people at Quackwerks have their own ideas for crime bots.
So what do you do there as a data network?
What does a data accounts networking officer do?
Yeah.
I don't know, Gosalyn. I don't know.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hey, got anything better to do than bothering a guy at work? Sheesh, some people.
Not again. Gosalyn, Honker! Get underground if you can! Oh no, not them.
Honker Middlefoot, you are hereby arrested by the power invested in us by the Quackwerks Corporation in cooperation with the city of St. Canard. Downloading music is a crime. For legally possessing the song, Your Love is Like Melting Butter by Quackwerks records artist Hannah Anaska. You shall serve an indefinite period of time in the Quackwerks detention camp.
You bucket of bolts! Downloading music is bad, but it doesn't deserve this!
Attacker repelled.
I think I need to write a strongly worded memo tomorrow.
You could do that. Or you could let Darkwing Duck take care of this.
Oh, what's going on? What moron thinks they can kidnap one of St. Canard's greatest villains?
That's just it, Sparky. You're only one of St. Canard's greatest villains.
Wait, Liquidator? Bushroot? Quackerjack?
That's right. It's time to get the band back together.